recovering folk singer. I mean, I had to give the folk singer thing up because there was too many rules. Some of the rules was all right. I mean, you know, I'm like anybody else. I don't mind following a rule that I agreed with in the first place. Told me at the 1972 Earle Folk Festival that when I sang a song for folks, I would tell them where I learned it from. So I'm going to tell you right now, I learned this here song off of a Bob Dylan record. And he says right on the record where he learned it from. He says he learned it from a fella from Cambridge, Massachusetts, named Eric Von Schmidt. God rest his soul. I didn't mind too much was if you were a folk singer, you had to ramble around a lot. That was no problem because I was a hitchhiking motherfucker. I once hitchhiked from Jackson, Tennessee to Jacksonville, Texas, 8.5 hours, one ride. To a little town in Mexico by the late 1970s, place called San Miguel de Allende. Nice little town. Every dog's got a bandana around its neck and a frisbee around its mouth, sort of like Seattle. And I found out that my neighbor across the street was none other than Eric Von Schmidt from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Kiss my ass. Folk singer anymore. He was being a painter, and he was painting Custer's Last Stand because his dad had painted Custer's Last Stand, the one we all grew up with in the Smithsonian, but he got it wrong. I don't know, I never did understand it. It was something about the Indians was coming from the wrong direction, and Custer had recently been back to Washington before the Battle of the Little Bighorn. His hair was actually kind of short at the time of the battle, which, considering how it all turns out, sort of a moot point, don't you think?
Sing it, man! Sing it!
Now, I lived here 2 years, and I used to see him across the street, you know, and I thought the folk singerly thing to do would be go across the street and introduce myself and learn a song from him and sing it for y'all and tell y'all where I learned it from. Like I said, he wasn't being a folk singer anymore. He was being a painter, and he looked kind of busy, and I never got up the nerve to go talk to him. So like I told you, I learned this here song off of a Bob Dylan record. Follow you down. Oh, honey, let me follow you down. follow you
Another.
down.